What's going on, ladies and gents? This is Dorian.
And this is a very hostile Miss MVP. How are you doing today, Dorian?
Very hostile already? Show ain't even started yet.
Oh, my bad. Give me 5.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Combos in the Park Season 2. For our first-time listeners, we hope that you continue to stay with us and there's something that you picked out of this conversation that you'll enjoy and come back to. And for our day ones and everyone else in between, we appreciate y'all as well.
Yeah.
Miss MVP, besides being hostile, how are you doing today?
I think I'm okay.
You think you're okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Care to expound on that? What makes it okay, or?
No. I've had no sleep today.
Oh, okay. That's okay. That says a lot.
I had a little bit, not a whole lot. And then I listened to the Silk Sonic. I'm sorry, an evening with Silk Sonic for the better half of the day, but it was great. It was okay. Lack of sleep. I had a really good sandwich today.
That usually makes the day.
It was really good. I was not expecting to have it, and I was doing my thing, and I was like, let me pull over here, and I ordered the dude behind the counter tried to give me some weak ass tortilla soup, and I'm like, no. He's like, but this is my favorite, and I was like, yeah, I tried it. I don't like it. Give me some meat and bread. He was like, yes, ma'am.
So was this sandwich a euphoric experience, or? It
was just something I hadn't had in a while.
Okay,
that's all. What about you? How's your day? How was your day, or whatever? You were off today, so
yes, and
slept all day.
No, I did not.
Round of applause. I gotta get my sound machine.
Actually, I did not. I had not had a nap today. I know this is different for an old man like me. I know. But yeah, I've just been on the move, and like I said, haven't had a nap, and got some stuff taken care of that I needed to get done. And yeah, so looking forward to another day off tomorrow, and then back to the grind after that.
Yeah, that shit sucks. Yeah, that sucks. My fucking supervisor didn't even know I was at work yesterday. That shit's depressing. I mean, I know I do a good job, but come on. I sent him a message. He's like, I didn't even know your ass was at work today. Like, shit, me and my effective ass wanted to send emails. I could have been asleep.
Oh, no. Yeah, my supervisor came back. Well, my manager came back from a vacation and was in the office yesterday. So, yeah, his presence was known.
I work from home.
Lucky you.
I work from home, so it's all good. What we got in our glass today?
I think I'm going to go ahead and get the hostile stuff out the way first.
Yeah, whatever.
So, a couple episodes back, you were talking about how much you enjoyed Love Jones, right?
Whatever. We are not friends, so I don't even know why you looking at me.
Okay, well, I can understand. Probably after what I say, we're probably not going to be friends.
Cord's not long enough.
But
partition, please. What, dude?
After looking at certain movies and you start to look at them in a different light, like how you look at, last episode we was talking about shows and how you look at certain things in a different light. Mm-hmm. I looked at Love Jones in a completely different light.
Was this your first time watching it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I've been seeing Love Jones, but I just had a different set of eyes that were looking at it. And Darius Lovehall is a stalker.
Possibly.
No, ain't no possibly.
No,
that was legit
really.
Stalking.
No.
Okay, so you're not. So the idea of going to get someone's address off of a check that they weren't even supposed to have in the first place, and then pulling up to that house, not knowing what's going on. not knowing if she has a man.
We have all done some stalker-like shit in the past prior to, because we can say this, prior to social media, when you couldn't just find somebody's location or find their Facebook, their Instagram, their Twitter, and slide into their DMs. Motherfuckers used to pull up to houses and leave letters and leave notes because you couldn't find those people. So, I mean, it's no different. You're not going to do Darius like that. No. Hell no. Next. What's your next issue with him? Come on. First off, Lorenz said, wait a minute, you can't do wrong with him. Come on with it.
But no, that was the biggest thing that ruined Love Jones for me. After sitting there thinking about, like, this motherfucker is a stalker.
Whatever.
But another movie I saw in a different light. Love and Basketball.
Oh, here you go.
So now Lathan's character is a homewrecker.
How?
Easy enough. She knew, what's his name was married.
Look, if you gonna tell a story, you gonna tell a story, right?
Well, Monica and Quincy was married. And she's playing basketball. I mean, playing basketball for his heart. Like, really, come on.
That's
now.
not a homewrecker.
How is that not a homewrecker?
Because she want to play for his heart don't mean he had to give it to her. That is not a legal binding contract. He did that because he wasn't happy.
If you say so.
She was Monica McCall from day one.
Yeah.
Next. You can't. I'm sorry. You can't ruin these for me. This is why we're not friends.
We are friends.
No.
Okay.
No. This is why I'm hostile. What?
So you say?
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Okay, I'm not gonna try to ruin any more movies. So, what topic do you have for us, Miss MVP?
Man, shit, you trying to ruin Love Jones? That is not gonna happen. No.
My apologies, but like I said, I just saw certain things in a different light.
Call Darius a stalker.
He was.
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
If anything, Jason's lyric. Jason is a fucking stalker.
Okay. It's been a while since I've seen Jason.
Oh, yeah, we can't even talk. Okay. So while we in the business of hurting each other's feelings, continue to hurt my feelings. Y'all, let me tell y'all something.
Uh-oh.
I called Dorian, about 2 weeks ago? A week ago?
It was a week ago.
To express my feelings. But, fuck it. I was making tacos on a Wednesday, I think. And I didn't have no sour cream. So therefore, I didn't have no dinner. Everybody else ate because don't nobody eat sour cream but me. And he basically told me, shut the fuck up, eat the taco.
Pretty damn straight shit.
Why you taco shaming me?
That's not taco shaming. All I said was,
what is taco shaming?
Apparently, me saying that eating a taco without sour cream is the devil. Because it's just one, for some, apparently a major ingredient for a taco, well, a beef taco or meat besides again,
I don't eat beef.
Meat other than fish or shrimp taco. And
if it was ceviche, I could put it in a taco shell and eat it with no sour cream, but it wasn't ceviche, so back to what you were saying.
Again, I just don't see how not having sour cream just ruined the whole experience of you not having tacos for dinner.
What can you eat? Like something that you have your mouth set for, and then you don't have it all together. Like, can you still eat it?
Yes.
Would you be satisfied?
Yes.
No. See, cooking is an experience for me. Eating is an experience for me. Putting tacos together ain't shit. Cooking, you've had my food. Cooking is an experience for me. I cook with love. If I don't have all the ingredients, this shit's not together. So, I mean, like...
But can you really consider sour cream an ingredient?
Yeah.
It's a topping.
A dollop of daisy? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, man, look. We're not friends. I don't even know why I'm talking to you today.
We are friends.
No.
Because just for the simple fact, all I said during that conversation
Substitution.
All I said during that conversation about the tacos was, okay, you don't have sour cream. You can go ahead and still eat the tacos. It'll be okay. Just find an alternate for the sour cream.
Try drinking wine without a glass. You can't.
Yes, you can.
No.
Yes, you can.
No, you put wine in a red Solo cup or a red plastic cup.
Or straight out the bottle.
You feel like a junkie. I want my taco.
You just want to feel sophisticated.
For a sour cream? Listen, we ain't... Where my sound machine at? Because we ain't about that life today. Yes, access denied through my taste buds. All that shit was fucked up. Really? What can you get on a sandwich? I can't even eat a baked potato without sour cream.
I don't like sour cream. I don't deal with sour cream. So
okay, but I'm just saying it doesn't have to be sour cream. What can you not have, like that ingredient that you have to have? Peanut butter on your waffle.
I don't have to have peanut butter on my waffles. I choose to add peanut butter to my waffles.
That. I need sour cream.
You're not going to win this conflict. You're talking with someone that had to deal with little. Especially in my military
I ain't talking about
life.
the military shit. Your ass is... You are not on base no more.
I understand I'm not on base anymore, but living that lifestyle made me learn to adapt. If I don't have certain things, especially in the Marine Corps, we had very little to nothing.
Listen, I went to HBCU. We had shit. What? Okay?
Granted.
But when you know better, you do better.
Right.
So I know that sour cream goes on baked potatoes and this shit tastes better. It doesn't taste dry. It ain't even got to be sour cream. Like Foosackles, for instance.
Okay.
Foosackles is delicious for those of you who don't know.
It is.
I cannot go to Foosackles without order a chicken tender salad. It gotta be honey mustard. Any other shit on there?
That's just for you. It ruins
That's who we're talking to. We're talking to me.
Right.
I asked you, what can you like? I'm talking about your franchise player. What can you not go without? And yes, I am going to continue to circle this little star on this paper as I run out of lead. So, what can you not go without? Yes, the 93
water.
Fuck you. The 93 Bulls could not have circled around and won as many championships without Pippen, Jordan, Rodman. I know y'all hear that. Okay?
Right.
Tell me what you can't go without. And water ain't one of them. Sex ain't the other one. Air ain't the other one. Not go. Asshole.
The love of my daughter.
She don't count. Neither one of them.
Again, like I said, you're talking to someone that is able to adapt, and I don't think about the things that I can't do without. I've learned to move on from certain things.
I moved on. I went hungry. I ate some fucking yogurt.
You did not go hungry.
I did. I ate 2 things of yogurt and some water, and I went my ass to sleep. That was my dinner.
No. That may have been your dinner, but it wasn't your choice.
Yes, it was.
No.
It was my choice not to eat that.
Okay, yeah, it was your choice, but you had better alternatives in doing that.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Okay. It's all about I get it. It's all about the sour cream. I get it. But
that was my choice. That was not a better choice. I was not about to go to Winn-Dixie or Walmart. Fuck it, even Walgreens. I was not about to go. I don't even know if they have it or not.
They might have you gonna pay a little bit more for it.
Yes, convenience. And it was not convenient. Hell, I could have went to Wendy's and be like, hey, y'all left my sour cream off my baked potato. Let me get. I would have had to sit in the drive-thru for a while. But, no.
Okay. I understand.
It's
Tacos
something that you can't.
Sour cream.
It's something that you can't go with. I don't want to remember what it is. I'm going to figure it out.
Good luck with that, because I don't think that you'll be able to find anything.
I'm going to figure it out.
Okay.
If you go to a restaurant, Mug Bugs, you like their yum yum sauce. The comeback sauce, I'm sorry.
At Mug Shots?
What I say, Mug Bugs, that's seafood. Yeah, Mug Shots.
No. I don't care about the sauce. There's only
fuck you.
There's only one burger that I really like at Mug Shots like that. And that's the peanut butter bacon burger. And even if they forgot the peanut butter, I'll be fine with a bacon burger. Or they forgot the bacon, I'll be fine with a peanut butter burger. You're not going to win
You can't go with your dinner. You have to have green tea every night.
No, I don't.
Oh, fuck you. We're not having this conversation. I'm sorry, y'all, that it has to be long and drawn out, but Dorian is being complicated, and I'm going to figure it out.
I'm not being complicated. You're the one being complicated over some damn sour cream. Sour cream.
Look, they said...
A condiment.
No, that's a necessity. That is an ingredient.
In your eyes.
That's the only eyes we talking about right now.
No, you're talking about me and you.
No, I was only talking about me. Look, when I tell you I could make some sour cream. I didn't have no cream, nothing. And then they're gonna say, "Oh, just put some cottage cheese on it." Who the fuck? I don't even own cottage cheese to be.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Cottage cheese, that's a no-go.
One of my ex-coworkers used to eat cottage cheese and just right at the container, I could just hear him pop it open. I'd be like, put it back. Yeah. One of my dear friends in school, a grapefruit with some condensed milk on it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I've known some people that do the cottage cheese with, grapefruits or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
No.
Condensed milk.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's weird. I talk about her frequently. Yeah, it's different. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. Those of you who do, I would like to hear about some shit that you can't live without. Like your sour cream on your tacos. Like I can't have an omelet without salsa. Maybe it's the South American in me. Maybe not. Maybe it's the fucking Irish in me. No, because they only eat meat.
No, maybe or maybe it's just the weirdness in you.
And I'm okay with that.
Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm sorry about all this noise, y'all. My headphones got tangled up in the midst of it all. So, did you listen to An Evening with Silk Sonic?
No, I have not.
This bitch got me in a ring.
See, someone has finally listened to Smoking Out the Window.
I did. I told you I wasn't going to listen to this. I try to keep my word 92% of the time. Not a whole lot, but just 92%. The rest of it,
So how did you enjoy the experience?
I don't know yet. I'm not drunk enough. I'm not high enough. My children are at home. It's hot. I'm going through shit.
Oh, Lord.
So let me finish an entire bottle. So maybe tomorrow around 2. I like to get day drunk. That's how old I am. When we sitting outside.
Brunch drunk?
Who?
Brunch drunk.
Who is that?
Never mind. Continue.
You talking about like mimosas?
Like you said, you like to get day drunk. I'm saying brunch drunk.
No, just day drunk. You ain't gotta have a certain time.
Okay.
Just sunlight. Just sunlight. Hell, I've sent plenty of pictures to my homegirl. Be like, CC, I sent her a picture of my wine glass. It'd be 7:15 in the morning. She said, I was like, girl, me too. Let's start the day off right. Bite the dog that bitch you, goddamn. My daddy said. Don't wait for that dog to bite you. Bite it back.
Yeah, I've never gotten drunk early.
Would you like to start? Shit, it's never a bad time. Well, it's dark now. Nighttime drunk is sad.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Mm-hmm. It coates with going straight to sleep.
No. Well, it depends. If you're solo, okay, yeah. But if you got someone that you're seeing or someone that you have benefits with,
I'm too old for that
night
shit.
drunk can be a good experience.
Night drunk equates to, bitch, I'm finna go to sleep. Okay. Me too. Give me 2 hours, okay? No. I caught myself about a month ago. I was knocked out on the couch snoring. And I don't snore. I was so drunk.
Shame.
My kids weren't here.
Well, okay, that's a good reason to get drunk.
My kids weren't here. I had cleaned the house. It was good.
All to yourself.
The dogs were outside. I was feeling good. And I woke up. I was watching something on TV. And it wasn't long. But it was the best, 9-10 minute nap that I had. Screw you, Dorian.
Woke up and heard yourself snoring?
I sure did. I was like, oh shit, I woke myself up. It's okay. But yes, An Evening with Silk Sonic was very good. I'm going to actually listen to it again tomorrow and kind of analyze some stuff of what's going on.
And I'll take a listen to it too so we can do a deeper dive come next episode.
Whatever. We are not friends.
We are friends.
Next episode, TBD. Screw you, Batman. So I heard that what's that dude name? Albie Shore was he was in some not he was in some trouble, but he had said that Christopher Williams was in a coma, and then everybody like, no, he's not, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, is he? And one of his reps finally came out and was like, no, he's not. He's not in a coma. He's just, he's well, and blah, 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 blah.
Just going through something. So,
the type of idiot that I am, when it was like, Albie Shore came out, and I was like, he finally? But it came out and said that Chris Williams, I said, Chris Williams gay? And I was like, that makes sense. And it was like, no, he's in a coma. I was like, oh, let me let you finish the story so I can stop cutting you. But they're not gay, as far as I know of. I don't give a shit, they are anyway.
No, but I was getting ready to ask, you kept saying, okay, how does it make sense? How does Christopher Williams coming out in that sense make sense to you?
Huh?
Never mind.
None of what you just said made any sense.
You just said your crazy mind was thinking that Christopher Williams came out.
No,
right?
I said Albie Shore.
Okay, Albie Shore. Okay.
And I was like, oh, it makes sense.
How?
Because, artists from that time period are they're like me. They're kind of very secretive about their personal life. Not a lot of them, you don't know too much about their sexual preference and or their children's. And so it's like, that makes sense. He gay, but he ain't. And I apologize for thinking like that, so
I get you. I was about to have a bad joke about Christopher Williams, but I'm not going to do it, especially if he may be going through something.
Definitely.
So I will save that joke, but it was definitely going to be around the single that he had.
Well, we can talk about that, and we can be the judge of that later. maybe, 6 months or so if everything is okay.
Yeah. Most definitely.
So, yeah. But I hope everything is okay with him.
Yes. And I'll be sure.
Yes. I don't know how much is true or if he is or what, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I also read that Lala said that she had emergency heart surgery a few months ago for a irregular heartbeat. She said she almost passed out, it explains how she just went ghost. Ghost.
Went silent, radio silent.
Yeah. Because I like Lala, and I follow her sometimes on things that she's doing, but she's just kind of like, bloop. Like you turn off a TV.
Fell off the radar. I get it.
Just gone.
And sometimes you gotta have those moments, though. That's like, for me, like, if people don't really hear from me, then yeah, something's going on. And I prefer to keep it that way. And then usually I'll just stick to myself. Some people may reach out to me. They may not hear back from me. Some people may get concerned and call. And I'll say, yeah, I'm all right. I'm just going through something. And then I'll leave it at that. But yeah, sometimes you just got to do that for your own mental health.
Yeah, but hers, is medical reasons.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
What's the craziest thing you ever bought? Just because you wanted it.
Craziest thing I bought just because I wanted it. My new phone. My phone. Didn't need it. Note 10 was just as
Matter of fact, next time I see you, bring me the note. I need a new phone. I need a new phone. Let me get that note about you, partner.
Yeah, my Note 10 Plus was great and served me well, even though I did lose a stylus to it. But
those are like $40.
I know. But like I said, yeah, just out of pure impulse, I bought the Fold. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But it's something crazy that I really didn't need.
Okay. Something that you did not need. But you wanted it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So.
But it wasn't something I had to do. I could not do without.
But.
Like your sour cream on the taco.
No. We're past that. We move on and we keep it going.
Okay.
You acting like a yeah, you are. Okay, so William Leonard Roberts II. Y'all know him as Rick Ross. This mother sucker bought $1 million house just so he could ride by it every day.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say this. When you get to that level of money, when it comes to Rick Ross, come to people like 50 Cent, Kevin Hart, Nick Cannon, Dr. Dre, Jay-Z.
Nick got stupid money, though.
Exactly. When it comes to people that have money like that, you can't... The stuff that you would think is crazy is fun with them. That's just like how Nick and Kevin Hart was playing those games, how Nick bought... Kevin bought Nick a llama. And then Nick turned right back around and painted himself on Kevin's plane.
He wrapped it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy millionaire shit that you can do.
Yeah.
The normal person, 9 to 5 like us, we're not going to be able to think on that level. So for Rick Ross to get a house, which I'm pretty sure he's had others, just to say that he could ride by it, okay. I mean, that's what floats his boat. But yeah, for us, that would be like, shit, that's crazy.
That's very crazy. He got his estate has 109 rooms in it.
Now, see, that's just overkill, but continue.
You think? I mean, and it's counting everything. The living room, the amount of kitchens, the closets. It's just counting rooms. It's not 109 bedrooms. But yeah, that's still stupid as hell.
Yeah.
In my opinion, but It's all right. My millionaire status coming soon. I got confirmation today.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, because 109 rooms, I mean, that unless I plan to move my entire family.
I don't like them bitches like that.
I would just get ready to say the same thing. I don't like all of them like that to be staying with me.
Hell no.
Not just take up 109 rooms. Like, even if I had a mansion or something, I swear, if I move my parents into it, they would stay on the west wing. I'll stay on the east wing.
Why? What if they want the east?
Okay, you have the east, I'll take the west. I don't care.
What if they want the whole top floor?
I stay on the bottom.
But I'm just saying though, like, I know $1 million ain't nothing to the biggest balls, okay? No. I get it. The $1 million that they play around with is, I know, it's phenomenal. I can't say what I would do because I'm not in that situation. But just to ride by it, what changed that now that he owns it, that he couldn't drive by it?
Before, he couldn't drive by it and say, that's mine, I own that. He couldn't say that. But now that he owns it, he can drive back and say, I own it.
I'm going to hit him up on Twitter.
That's mine too.
Yeah, I'm going to have to hit him up to see if he's going to respond.
He might.
Just ask him, like, that's just like we're saying we buy the convention center so we can ride by it every day. The bitch is on a public street. I know his house might not be on the public street.
No, it is not.
But I'm just saying. His house, his main house is on Evander Holyfield Way. He said he's working on getting the street name changed, but it's on Evander Holyfield Way. You can't miss it. So, I mean, yeah. The craziest thing, let me see, the craziest thing I ever bought. I don't know. I think logically. So I can't say.
Whoa.
What, I don't?
You can't sit here and say that you think logically.
I don't.
You do sometimes. Not when it comes to that damn sour cream.
That's always a smooth investment. But I'm just saying, when it comes to I'm not going to say I'm stingy. I'm frugal.
I can see that.
So I don't buy big purchases. The last big purchase I made was my TV. I got that bitch from a yard sale. I did. I knew the people who was having yard sales. Yeah, I mean, they had.
That's different.
Yeah, they didn't have it that long, but that was like my furniture. My living room furniture is the last big purchase that I made. So,
I mean, but even then, that's not like a crazy thing.
I do have buyer's remorse sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
And then I take the shit back because I'm not ashamed. Hell no, I made a bad. Like the first note that came out. That bitch was huge.
Yeah, that was a phablet for real.
That bitch was huge. I was so intimidated. I was like, nope, 14-day policy. You can take this shit back. But I don't make weird, crazy purchases like that to be able to, I guess, regret something.
There's only one thing, well, besides the phone, there's only one other thing that I've purchased that I regretted somewhat. And that's a BlackBerry 10.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Now, overall, no, you can't really say that because actually its designer concept was great. It was just a lack of other functions. Because the one thing I did like about the BlackBerry 10 and the BlackBerry 10 platform was the fact that it had all your messages stuff in one spot, like your emails, text messages, BlackBerry Messenger, all that. It was all in one spot. You didn't have to go to the mail app to get it. You just swipe left, boom, all your messages and everything in one spot. I love that about it.
I don't get it.
And I love the swipe functions about it. Didn't have the the buttons. That didn't bother me. But yeah, it was just if they just would have went ahead and brought in the Android app store like they did far later on.
But they had the BlackBerry store. Or the BlackBerry Market, whichever.
BlackBerry Market, that shit wasn't.
I know it was horrible.
Yeah, that shit was way worse. If people thought the Apple Store was bare bones, yeah, BlackBerry one was worse than that. But
I don't understand the iOS. Like, why are y'all so gung ho on these Apple phones, and they all look the same? Like, I don't want to be able to pull over to Walgreens or Dollar Tree or Dollar General or the gas station to be able to find a case for my phone. That's generic as hell, but they don't see that. Like, why? Like, because all y'all phones look alike.
They bought into the conveniency and that mind state that, having the iPhone is cool. Now, granted, I was on that boat when the iPhones first came out.
Never.
I thought about, I was like, okay, I thought the iPhone was the coolest shit ever when it first came out. But then once I got into the Android platform, I was like, oh, here's the difference. And then I went back and forth for a while. But yeah, now I'm strictly Android except for work purposes. Work, I have iOS because it's a platform that most people that you normally can't, quote unquote, break into or, for security purposes and stuff like that. But yeah, there's a lot of sheep out there when it comes to iOS. I usually I have one of my buddies at work that I always get into an argument with every couple of years, and it's strictly on iOS versus Android.
I'm so sick of them. Like, I ain't got nothing else to talk about. Go ahead. I'm talking.
Well, it's just to kind of make each other angry for a bit on purpose. But no, I'm with you. I'm not a person that is all into the iOS platform. I prefer Android and its freedom and everything else.
Okay, so this is how old we are. The best Apple that came out wasn't the candy album, but the best album that came out was the what's it called? The Macintosh computers that had the color the back to them.
Yeah,
those are the best ones with the big ass floppy disk.
Mm-hmm. No. Do they still call them iMacs?
The tangerines, I think, they were the iMacs.
Yeah.
The tangerine color ones, the blue ones. Like, if you had any one of those, you was a shit.
Yeah.
No. They went downhill after that. But yeah, they were the iMacs. Like 99 and all that other good stuff. I'm not going down memory lane with you.
Yeah, matter of fact, that's when they started calling them iMacs. Yeah, because other than that, there was Macintosh. And then when those came out, they started calling them iMacs, yeah.
I'm not going down memory lane with you.
It's too late. We're already doing it.
We can continue to talk about No Nut November. That's what we can talk about. Did you know I talked to somebody today and they didn't even know what No Nut November was? She lives under a rock. No worries.
I say normally it was usually No Shave November.
Yeah, and that's what she said. She said, "Is that why, guys? Girl, that beer's out all crazy in November." I said, yeah, the same thing. Make her feel good. It's the same thing, but,
Yeah.
It was like, No Nut November, what's that? I love her. She's so crazy sometimes. Did you watch Big Mouth yet?
No. No, it's probably going to be a while before I do.
What do you mean? You just sat down and watched Clifford the Big Red Dog. You mean to tell me you can't?
What is Clifford?
That was 1994. No, 2004.
And?
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
And it probably looked a lot better than Big Mouth looks.
No, it doesn't. Okay. The new one came out on Friday. But
Well, that one that I sat down and watched with the kids, yeah, that looked a lot better than anything I've seen as far as anything for Big Mouth. Again, like I said, for me, I am someone that is keen on animation, the style, and how it looks. If it looks grotesque to me, 9 times out of 10 is not going to pull my attention in at all.
So, did you know that there was a National Masturbation Day? Do you need to take that day off?
No.
I'm a jerk. I know
it. No, I don't need to take that day off. No, I didn't know that there was such a thing.
Yeah, it's May 7th.
Okay.
Alexa. It is National Masturbation Day. Oh, I'm gonna ask Alexa. I won't do that.
I don't need a day to masturbate or dedicated to masturbation. I don't need it.
I'm sure there are some. I am not gonna be the kinky one today. I promise I'm not. That was last show. I'm not. But there's a masturbation thon that you can participate in.
Oh. You said thong or thong?
Masturbation ain't something that you wear. Like a marathon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Participants masturbate to raise money for charity and increase public awareness to dispel the shame and taboo that exist about the form of sexual activity. They don't have it no more that I know of. I mean, it's probably blacklisted, but
I'm pretty sure it has been.
That gotta be some tired shit.
Yeah. I'm sure it is.
Masturbation relay. I was passing the time. Here you go, pass the lube. What the hell? Oh my goodness.
All right, left hand, I'm tired.
I know, right? Shit. That is some crazy shit. What you doing? Switching out dildos? Talk about chafing. But y'all got those fleshlights on. Be strong as hell. Oh my goodness.
Mm-mm.
I remember I gave one of my friends one.
Mm-hmm.
Just randomly, I gave him a fleshlight from out of my kit that I had. And about a month later, I called him and said, "Hey, did you ever use that I gave you?" He was like, "Man, did I?" He said, "So shit, I tore that thing up." I had to go get another one. I was like, I done created a month. He was like, "Man, you shouldn't have never told me about that." He's talking about son. And it came with a nice little case, too. He's like, "I upgraded from the way you gave him, but this one came with a nice little case." He real country. I was like, Lord, help him. Help him, Jesus. I was just cleaning out my case.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, here, take this. This is a demo." He was like, "What this is?" Started flapping it around. I was like, "Yeah, just, throw some lube in it after you take a shower." He was like, "Man, throw this mess away." You got that fleshlight home? He said, "Man, I tore that thing up." I thought he was lying till he showed me. But it was just, I don't know what they make it out of. It's so skin-like almost. This one didn't have a nice little case to it, but it was, I don't know if this one was a mouth or a vagina. I can't remember. Maybe it was a vagina. But anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this had holes all in it. This is not manufactured warranty. I'm sorry. You avoided the fucking warranty on this. I cannot send this back. So yeah.
Treat that like a glory hole, huh?
Maybe. I don't know what he did. I did not ask what he did with it, how often he used it, none of that. This was just one friend to another said, "Hey, I am no longer using this. I don't want to throw it away. I don't want my 10-year-old to find it. Please remove it from my home." Shit. That 10-year-old. Woo. Lord Jesus. My son, I'm going to get him a vasectomy. We're going to have to leave the country.
Why?
To get a vasectomy? You cannot get a child a vasectomy.
No, I'm saying, but Is it just that you're worried, or you're just not ready for that part of or phase in his life when it happens?
I'm definitely not ready for it. I watch Big Mouth. Fuck no. I watch Big Mouth because my son is approaching that age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
about 2 years ago, he was already searching on Google. He wanted to look at ladies, which was fine, but he was 8. So I'm like, whoa. Deep breath. I told his dad. I said, your son looking at porn. What kind? He didn't care. He just wanted to know what kind of porn. So I'm like, okay. But yeah, I'm going to get his ass a vasectomy. Anything like his dad, he getting a vasectomy.
Oh, Lord.
His daddy got 7 children. Man, barely number 4.
Okay, I can understand your concerns.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm just, I don't want my daughter to go crazy either. I don't think that she will. I think she's going to be the late bloomer and on that end.
Yeah.
I think so. But, yeah, unlike my oldest. But, yeah, I ain't going to put my oldest out there like that. But I'm just hoping that, yeah, things are a lot smoother and easier with my youngest. But, yeah, I'm still going to leave that the beginning conversation of that one with the mama.
What? I'm not yawning, y'all. I have a visitor.
The birds and the bees and all that.
You ain't had that yet?
No, she's had it. I didn't do it.
It need to be happening every 6 months.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet with her, but it's like I haven't even talked with her about dating yet. Because it ain't something that I don't think she's thinking about. The biggest thing on her mind right now is basketball. I like to keep it that way.
Look, I played I was in band. I liked all kinds of sports when I was in middle school. Volleyball, even though I had larger breasts than others, I still make that shit work. But that one little boy was like, "Oh, you so cute. You on the basketball team? Oh, you cute. What you doing in bed? Oh, let me put this away. I'm cute. Okay." Too cute for that. But yeah, I just looked it up. The earliest I can get him a vasectomy is 16. That's too late. We're gonna have to get flued out.
Flued out for a different reason.
Flued out to go to a different country to get him one. We have to go to find out, contact Shine to see what they do, what they going for, and Belize.
Good Lord.
What?
Nothing.
Shit. I'm a firm believer that men who say excuse me. Don't do that. It's being recorded, remember? Say excuse me, everybody. Excuse me. I'm a firm believer that the men who were not as pleasant in relationships when they were younger, aka Mary Magdalenes, that they all have daughters. Dorian. That is their curse.
Shots fired, okay.
But I'm just saying, that's their curse. Like, now you're gonna see what it was like for that girl to be stood up, or her crying on her pillow, or her first breakup, or, you know, somebody being untrustworthy to her and her friends talking behind her back because her boyfriend did this, and it comes full circle. And women who have sons, like a bunch of them, more than one, they were a lot of cheaters in relationships. Women who did a lot of cheating have a bunch of sons. Men who have daughters were whores. My daughter's no longer here. Whores.
That's not true.
My daddy was alive. He'll tell you. I was sitting here. I had just come in the house.
Oh, no. Yeah, he's told me the stories.
Which one?
Quite a few of them.
This is one story that I heard. I was sitting here. I had just come in the house from going to Publix to pick him up a key lime pie because, he had the munchies.
Yeah.
So, specific. He was on the phone with one of his friends, and I was, washing the plate out so I could cut it for him and all this other stuff. And he was on the phone. He was like, Daddy Ray, you remember when we were playing football and you just missed practice one day? And everybody like, what Daddy Ray at? And he was like, if y'all find the women, y'all find Daddy Ray. And he gonna find some pussy. He's like, man, my daughter right here. I was like, yep, you a hoe. I know you a hoe. You been a hoe a long time. He was like, yeah, I'm retired now though. I'm like, you better be. I told him straight up, if there's any goddamn children that come after me, we got a problem.
Understandable.
A big problem.
Yeah.
I know he a hoe. I know it. Or was. May he rest in peace. Up there hoeing. Still hoeing.
Yeah, I mean, but overall, I was getting ready to generalize, but most men usually grow out of that phase. Most men, some men don't even have that phase. More power to them.
What, a hoe phase?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a hoe phase. I ain't had one. I think everybody's entitled to one. I think I'm gonna start my hoe phase in January.
I haven't had a hoe phase.
Yeah, you have. A hoe phase. Yeah, Quantico, that was your hoe phase. Did you need me to remind you? Okay. And I wasn't nowhere near you. I was several states away. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a couple decades ago. That was ice.
I know. No, that was a couple decades ago. Yeah.
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 You remember now?
I wasn't going to say it was a whole phase.
Excuse me? Okay. Okinawa.
Okinawa wasn't no.
Flashback. You have to think about it.
No, that wasn't the whole phase either.
We'll talk about it in depth once we, depart for the night off air. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about Travis Scott and Astroworld.
No.
What's your take on that? I know they're trying to give everybody a refund so they can they don't sue no more.
Yeah. Based on all the information I've gathered, listened and read, I do agree with some people saying the whole Travis Scott accountable, but I also see it from the viewpoint of, yes, Travis Scott is the face of Astroworld, face of the festival, but he's not the organizer. A lot of accountability needs to go to the organizer. If they knew the amount of people that were going to be there, they probably should have got way more security, way more police to be on site for something like that. And especially when you're dealing with a younger crowd that Travis is bound to bring in. Because, again, for people that don't know,
I don't
people
know
our age,
about him.
yeah, I'm gonna say to people our age, Travis may not be a big deal.
I can't tell you one song besides the one he got with SZA.
Well, I know the only one I'm really, really familiar with is Sicko Mode with Drake. It's the only one I'm familiar with.
Sicko Mode.
Yeah.
Maybe I've heard that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have. But, for the younger generation, Travis is a lot. And even, of course, he had a concert on Fortnite. Had his skin on Fortnite.
I know my son missed it. He was living with me. Mama, I'm gonna miss the live event. I'm like, dude, we got something to do.
Yeah, so he's a big deal. He's gonna draw in a young crowd. The young crowd is gonna be more vivacious, more active, and less of a concern. It's not going to be an older crowd. And someone, another podcast I was listening to, they were talking about the difference between Travis Scott drawing in that same amount of crowd versus a Jay-Z. A Jay-Z crowd is going to be older. If they vibe, if they vibe or they get hyped to a song, they're gonna be in one spot, jumping up.
And we ain't gonna waste our money doing no stupid shit.
Yeah. So a younger crowd, like I said, I think it's just more so on the promoters, the organizers of the actual festival, the people, the big wigs in control of that need to be held more accountable in that regard. And it's a shame to what happened. I hope the people that were injured, get their due justice and they're able to come back from those injuries, without too many difficulties. But yeah, I think that's my take on it.
It was a 10-year-old that was at the concert.
Yeah.
And I don't know everything behind why that baby was there. Could have been babysitting, could have been a birthday gift, could have been, anything. But I think that was a no reason for that 10-year-old to be there.
Yeah.
And you never expect anything bad to happen. It's just like, I think it was in London where Ariana Grande's concert.
Yeah.
Was it London? May have been.
No, it was either London or Vegas. No, it wasn't in Vegas. Yeah.
Maybe Madison Square Gardens. I don't know. I'll have to look that up for correct logistics on that. But it's like, when you have a big crowd, of course you need to have crowd control. Mm-hmm. The Houston police said that they had one security guard that they had to wake up with Narcan with a needle prick in his neck who may have been drugged. There was also a security guard that said he quit the same day because when they were walking around and stuff, he was like, no. He was like, it's safety concerns. And he said he felt for his life. So he quit same day. He spoke up about it and all this other good stuff. And I'm like, you got all these people who you're probably hiring for an event. It's a one-day event. They don't care. They just had to get paid.
Well, it was a multiple-day event. After the first day. Yeah, after the first day, they canceled it. Yeah.
You're right. That's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking. But, they're only they're event staff. And that's their job. If it's not something that's always happening, like affairs multiple days and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's no real concerns. This is like here in our city. And I want to say our state, but I know for sure our city, when the fair comes, they have no safety regulations. Nothing is checked. They just throw that shit up and keep going, even though these are two different things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But down at the Pecan Festival, a little boy got thrown from the slingshot. They still don't know how it happened because he had a harness on his chest and around his waist. Just got flung from it. They still don't know. But, I mean, shit happens. But music festivals, this is one thing that triggered me. I still have not watched any videos. I have not read any articles. Everything that I hear and I'm getting is hearsay from the news, from different interviews and stuff like that, because this is a trigger for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't do crowds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is what I cannot look at. I cannot watch because I have a couple of trips planned for concerts, but they're definitely going to be more controlled.
Yeah.
They're going to be indoors and stuff like that. So I'm trying not to trigger myself, but it's just so sad and so tragic that these young kids, they lost their life. They A, don't know how to conduct themselves. B, they're excited. They don't know how to stay together and all this other good stuff. So when this happened, I talked to my son and I was like, what would you do? Because I told him about the little boy. Mm-hmm. And he was like, Mama, I could go to the Travis concert or the Travis Scott concert. I was like, no, you can't. It's like, you don't, if you go with your older cousin, which is my nephew, so you go with him and y'all get separated, what you gonna do? He was like, oh, no. I was like, what if you drop your phone? What you gonna do then? What if you fall or he falls? and get trampled over. Like, what's your next step? So we had to go through everything. For him, he was like, no, mama, I don't want to go. I was like, exactly. That's why you go with me, so you can watch and you can learn different things. And it's almost like we have to put ourselves in bubbles to be able to police other people.
Yeah, but sitting there also in the same token, I think also where they had a slight failure at is where a lot of these artists now, and I say for hip hop artists, they're trying to merge into, or they're trying to have their fans, kind of merge into like the rock band, like the rock scene and stuff like that, and try to have these like mosh pits and stuff like that. And for hip hop, as long as it's been around, that's still something that we haven't really done. Mm-hmm. Mosh pits, you usually see that, rock or metal or something like that. But even then, with mosh pits, there's still a culture to it.
It is.
So, if they do see someone down, and even the bands, say, hey, clear it out. Let's get this person up. We're not going to play until, we're going to stop playing until we make sure they're all right. Then once they're all right. And then they keep it going. But that's something that we, as a culture, don't know how to do and do right. So I think that plays a part in it as well. Or even with people, or I think one of the things I heard that they people were rushing to the front.
Yeah, some passes or something.
Yeah,
were being given out, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, and again, I think that goes more so to the security and everything else. I think I heard that they had one security guard for every 150 to 250 people. Like, that's still not enough in my eyes at all, especially not for an event. Like I said, different events, different festivals, different crowds, you can, kind of base it off that. But yeah, if you got a younger crowd, you're probably 9 times out of 10 going to need way more, or at least double, than what you're already thinking and planning to have there.
Yeah, because, middle school and high school kids are already jerks anyway.
Yep.
And they're not listening, and half of them that snuck some alcohol, and half of them high, and, it's just like when the damn teacher gone and the substitute in time. You know what I'm saying? Man, no. I feel so sorry for those families who, kids were there celebrating, and they, just tragically lost their lives. And it's, I'm not going to say it's inevitable, but, like they want to make Travis, like you said, the one person to be held accountable for everything. But no, that's just like with the Fry Festival. Like, you cannot fault all of these people.
The Fry Festival?
What's that?
You said the Fry Festival.
Fire Festival.
Oh, okay. Ja.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I said Fry. You know what the fuck I was saying.
But no, yeah, I get you.
So you made me lose my train of thought. Now everybody gonna be pissed off with you. Not me.
Oh well. Not like I haven't had people pissed off with me before.
2021. Yeah. But yeah, you got different music festivals that have issues and people fall out. Hell, we could go on for days about upset stuff. Like, I went to go see Gabrielle Iglesias. We were 25 minutes late. They didn't open the doors. It was cold as shit. I'm serious. It was like 45 degrees, 50 degrees, and it was on the water.
It's not that cold. It's not.
My blood was thin that night.
Didn't say that.
It was cold. I wasn't the only one.
Okay.
Anyway, 25 minutes late, just, because you want to see him. 25 minutes late. Then, of course, he's going to add, because he was the only, I'm not going to say he was the only one, but, there's other comedians there, but he was the headliner, so he went on last. So you have the time that we were out there, he added to the end of the show. I was like, fuck that, I'm gone now. Like, I got shit to do. I didn't leave too early, but it's like people fuck up, but that was a tragic fuck up.
Yeah. Most definitely.
That was a tragic fuck up. And like we were talking about Bonnaroo Fest. I don't think that ever happened at Bonnaroo Fest. Have you ever been?
Mm-mm.
Bonnaroo Fest is like Woodstock for the South.
Gotcha.
I don't think that ever happened at Bonnaroo Fest, but I mean, even Voodoo Fest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it ever happened like that because you have, I'm just saying, you have so much other stuff to put your attention to.
Right.
You're not just sitting there, like, for instance, Coachella, you're in the middle of the desert. But you also have other things.
Yeah, kind of like South by Southwest and Essence Fest. Yeah.
You have other things that are going on that you don't have just a crowd that's right there. I don't know how Astroworld was set up. I don't want to necessarily find out because, like I said, it's a trigger for me.
Right.
So it's like, what could have been done differently that you're not taking this experience away from the city. You're not taking this event from the city because it's a livelihood for certain people.
Yep.
You have local artists who look forward to this to try to get their name out there and stuff like that. And like the event planners work hard. This shit start there. If this wouldn't have happened, they are already planning for another festival for 2 years from now.
Yeah. And I mean, a lot of people are starting to get into that festival gig because it is a lot of money. I think I remember seeing a report saying that just for the first day alone, just on ticket sales alone, they cleared like $1 million easy. Mm-hmm. No, not even $1 million, several mil in just the first day, and that's ticket sales. That's not counting merch. That's not counting concessions. That's not counting parking.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, festivals is a money bag if done right, and you get the right people behind it.
Yeah, if you get the right people behind it, and it's not even about the money. It's about the story. Right now, but it's like you got 100,000 tickets that they sold out in hours. I didn't hear any of the I didn't see the flyer to know who was all there or was supposed to be there. I only look at things that I'm interested in and things that I want to share and stuff like that. And I know that it goes with the demographic that you're in. Like, I am all for NE. I'm waiting on. I have a timer set. Alexa holds all of my reminders.
I think that's new edition for people that don't know.
Oh yeah, my bad. Ronnie, Bobby, Johnny, Ricky, Mike. Yeah. I'm waiting. I got my tank top. I got my t-shirt. I need some more. I need some new ones. But I'm just saying, I'm waiting. Like, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on Maxwell. Like, ooh, the tuxedo paint that man can wear. Lord Jesus Christ. I'm waiting. But that's just a demographic. And I feel so sorry because these young kids, they're not exposed to a whole lot. My first concert I went to was a guy concert. I was not supposed to be there. Not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, I had to sit back and think about the song, yeah.
I was not supposed to be there. But I said, ooh, I want to go. And boom, my daddy took me. We were in Texas. He took me. And I was not supposed to be there.
Not at all.
I was not supposed to be there. But he wasn't going to say no. But I mean, it's like, but he was with me.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
It was different. But I just feel sorry for these kids. Like, they're exposed to so much and growing up so fast. And they are really not enjoying anything. What was your first concert you went to? I think we talked about this.
Yeah.
But I've slept and I've drunk since then.
It's
or drank.
Yeah, I didn't go to a concert until I was about 17 or 18.
Yeah.
Like my first concert, yeah. So
when you can put half of the ticket money up, that's when you can go. Like, it's crazy. My first concert I went to, it was actually, the first one that I went to here was an immature concert. This was before they were big time. They played at Texas Street Rec. Okay. Come on now.
Yeah.
They were still trying to get their name out. They were hitting all the small circuits and stuff. But when they made it big, my sister took me to the concert, and it was like, boom. LDB, Batman, Romeo. But I think I was in the 7th grade, the second time that I saw them.
Jeez Louise.
I ain't that old, shut up.
Jeez Louise, 7th grade, I
was balling. I used to sell full-size candy bars. I was the go-to candy lady. I'm sorry. Y'all want chocolate? Here you go. I can be trusted around chocolate because I don't eat it. I didn't get high off my own supply.
Shit, I would have.
Nope. Hell no.
All them Butterfingers, Reese's.
Nope.
Three Musketeers, all them would have been.
I would eat a Reese cup because it had more peanut butter in it.
Yeah.
But I think I have a progressive allergy, so I can't eat the peanut butter and nuts and stuff like now. But that's how I found out I wasn't allergic to peanuts. I was eating a Reese cup at work one day. I was like 25, sitting there dispatching, throat closing up and itching. I'm calling my dad like, "Hey, dude." Because I know a few years ago, before that, my brother had got rushed to the hospital with a seafood allergy. Mm. When I'm like, what are you not telling us that some button is being activated when we're 25? Like, what the hell? He's like, oh, they're talking about But it's weird, but, yeah, I was the go-to. I was able to put my money up and go to all these different shows and stuff, but these kids, I panicked when Paw Patrol Live was here. I did not take them. Disney on Ice, because of the crowds and stuff like that. I don't know how people gonna react.
Yeah. I think we went, I think I took my kids to Disney on Ice show when it came to New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was, it was New Orleans because I lost my iPhone back then,
should have lost it. It's the iPhone. Hit the Find My iPhone button.
I don't think they had it. They had the that app back then.
Oh.
But, I hope things become better, and I hope Travis is able to, I won't say walk away scot-free, but at least lessons are learned. And it's not too drastic on him, because again, I don't hold all of it on Travis' head.
I don't
responsibility.
Either.
Like I said, I think that's more so the event staff. Well, not the event staff.
He was just the headline.
Yeah, the organizers and everything else, and whoever else was in charge of them. I think that I think the biggest responsibility falls on them.
Exactly. It's just like all those years when. Rest in peace to all the people that got jacked for their Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to sue Jordan for having all these shoes that coming out, but he's just the name. Yeah. He's not the distributor. The brand name, yeah. He is not the marketer. He is not the store manager. You can't fault him for all of this. It's like, come on. But I get it. I mean, you want a life to be paid for. Like, he did say that his team did say that they were reaching out to find out who these people were that got injured and lost their lives so he can take care of, expenses
and costs,
which he was owning up to that part because, from what I hear and I read, he really loves his fans. So, and then I think the same weekend, Cat Williams, it's something similar to that happened. And when his show, somebody passed out or whatever, he was like, nope. He was like, shut it down. We stop. And he was like, nope. He's like, that Astroworld shit got me messed up. Like, nope, we ain't doing nothing until this person gets up off the floor and do whatever they got to do. And I'm like, that just got my nerves on edge.
But yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, it's that kind of ownership because even when you sit back and think about, like, I could sit back and think about when I watched Moonwalker, from Michael Jackson. And then, of course, one of the things before the quote-unquote official movie started, they had those vignettes. And, of course, it was the Man in the Mirror video that was playing. And, of course, you see all these people at these, at these concerts, and they're falling out, passing out, from everything else. And you're seeing them getting, the event staff.
And they're getting passed away.
Moved out of the way and everything else. And they're continuing to, to keep the show going. So, the culture has changed in that regard. And I think as we move towards PC, a lot more and more, but, I hope that and pray that things as far as safety get pushed more to the forefront going forward.
I don't know. I pray. I just pray.
Yeah.
That everything gets better, and rest in peace to those who got injured and those who lost their lives. And it's just sad.
Yeah.
That is a group of people who would feel like they're missing out on something so bad that they want to bum rush.
Yeah.
I'd rather miss out.
Yeah.
And that's just me. Some people can't.
Yeah.
I will miss out. Like, I don't see what the hype is about certain things. Like, for instance, I don't do Facebook personally. Everybody who knows me knows that. I don't do Facebook. But Young Thug said that Facebook is starting to bring on depression for him. And those people who are on Facebook all the time, like every single minute of every single day, I don't see how they're not depressed. I don't see how it's not triggering for them, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, you cannot not put up a status every 45 minutes. Like, you don't have nobody else to talk to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I mean, and for someone that, has been on Facebook since it was, just for college kids, like, I'm okay. Like, I used to be on Facebook a lot, and it was, of course, you looked at other people's statuses, and things like that, but for me, it's not that much of a big deal for me. Like, I can scroll, I can make my posts, and of course, I mainly post to promote, the podcast and everything else.
Of
but
course.
Other than that, nowadays, if I make a post, it's usually I'm reposting a meme or something else that I've seen or inspirational, thing. I don't, most of my posts aren't that personal. Unless I'm celebrating something. And other than that, I'm just on Facebook just to look. And same thing on Instagram. Like, I look, like on my personal page, you can see pictures of, Monty when she was playing basketball and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really post on Instagram like that. Like I said, the only time I really post on social media nowadays is to promote the podcast.
I feel you. If it ain't Twitter, it ain't me.
And Twitter is the only world I have not dabbled in. I'll leave that one all up to you.
Nope. Oprah followed me on Twitter, and I think she follows a lot of people on Twitter, but it's like, I can dig it. I can really dig Twitter. It's like you have so many people who are, like, I guess celebrities who are, I guess, more authentic on Twitter than they are on Facebook. Like, you may have like their social media managers or somebody that may be operating Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. But Twitter is like, and some of them, you know, have Finsta pages and stuff like that. That's fake Insta pages for the old people. And it's like, I think that they can be their authentic self a little bit more on Twitter. Because, you know, at first it was just a certain amount of characters. And then now it's like Twitter has spaces that you can do and all that. I love it. I'm looking forward to doing a Twitter space. But
yeah, I mean, Facebook got the same thing with rooms and...
when I literally log into my Facebook account, I get anxiety. It like kicks it. I called my niece one day. I was hysterical. I was like, how do I log out of this shit? She was like, calm down. Just calm down. Because I was trying to figure it out because everything had moved. Everything had changed. I hadn't logged in so long. Yeah. And she was like, just calm down. Just go here. Just go here. I don't see it. And she was like, well, give me your password. I was like, I can't. I just can't. It's too much shit going on them. It's just too many buttons. Shit on the left. Shit on the right. Shit, the news feed. Every time you click on something, it just bring up shit 12 hours ago. But I'm like, I want something that was just 2 minutes ago. Where'd it go?
Yeah. The algorithms on Facebook. Well, not just Facebook, but almost all social media. I think probably except for TikTok is jacked up.
Didn't they just change their name to like Mega World or something?
Facebook hasn't changed its name. Facebook is still Facebook, but the company has changed its name to Meta. Because,
Meta. I said Mega World. I ain't shit.
Yeah, they changed its name to Meta because they're going into deep other things besides just, social media. They're trying to get into virtual reality and all this other stuff. Set up a quote unquote metaverse.
Meta.
Yeah.
Like Meta World Peace.
Yeah, without 2 T's.
Goddamn Meta World Peace. Idiot changed his name. And then the league dropped him. Idiot. Goddamn Ron Artest.
Yeah.
The beast.
Yeah, I think that'll do it for us, people.
Maybe.
And in closing, catch us on social media. Best place to follow us. Best place to follow us is at convosinapart.com. And if you want to express some of the things that you can do without, i.e. sour cream, or have your views on that, hit us up at
It ain't gotta be sour cream.
I know it ain't gotta be. Hit us up at parkbench@convosinapart.com. We would love to hear from you, whether it be about that or anything else, or if you have any suggestions for what we should talk about on the podcast, please just email us, let us know, or hit us up in the comments, let us know what you want to hear. I liked it when we did that a couple episodes ago. I would like to see that, a little bit more.
I kind of tuned out for a minute because I was focused, but I didn't want to forget the website without looking at my notes.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it's late. My baby done fell asleep in my arms.
Yeah.
She ain't no baby no more.
No.
She fell asleep. Convosinthepark.com.
And until next time, you had that convo yet? Why not?
Love you. Good night.
Catch you next time. Peace.